Thank you for asking me to spend 5 minutes talking about Creative Industries Innovation Centre. Launched in February at the UTS, Creative Industries Innovation Centre has been allocated $17 million over 3 years by the Australian Government's Enterprise Connect initiative. And we work with creative industry companies who use individual creativity, skill and talent and have the potential to generate wealth, generate jobs, generate IP and exploit IP. So obviously that includes ICT and CI firms in digital media and arts, in online games, in film and publishing. In fact, you're one of the highest performing segments. Traditionally, creative industry has been valued for its cultural and social contribution. With this initiative, Enterprise Connect's valuing creative industries for their economic contribution to the Australian economy as well. And the aim is to increase productivity, innovation, competitiveness for creative industry firms. So what's in it for you? Basically, we offer core services for creative industry companies who have a turnover of $1 million or more and have been operating for at least 3 years. We run a business review, which is like a health check. We carry that out with you. We look at your strategy, we look at your operations, identify strengths and weaknesses, assess growth, improvement, and make recommendations. We provide ongoing mentoring and advice to firms that have been through that process, and the federal government also offers match funding of up to $20,000 to help you implement the recommendations with external consultants. For other companies, the centre also offers complementary services using its network of industry, corporates and university partners to offer services such as networking, training, technology and online business resourcing. Okay, so who am I? My name's Judith Bennett. I'm one of the business advisors in the National Network for the Industry Centre. We all have deep experience. I offer over 12 years consulting experience, both with large consulting companies and my own company. I've worked as a manager, as a policy worker, as a lawyer, and I've also lectured in management and entrepreneurship at university level. There's some interesting facts and figures about creative industries. For example, they're a key part of the Australian economy, contributing over 2.8% GDP in the financial year ending 2008. Workforce, you employ about 440,000 people, and there's around 107,000 businesses of creative industries. Most are small businesses. However, software development and interactive media is the largest segment for creative industries. I was asked to talk about issues for creative industries that we've learned from our experience at the centre. But one of the key issues drives out of that data collection. There is still a great need for understanding creative industries as a whole, particularly economic indicators. So what are the key performance indicators? What happens every year? What are the growth rates? What are the key variables? Greater awareness of business models that are used in creative industries. There may be multiple business models. There may be varying revenue streams. And in ICT, you're well aware of changing business models, for example, with new distribution modes. Second area is the need for an overarching strategy for creative industries, bringing together the existing strands of action across industry and governments and setting a direction for future action for all of the industry, valuing the role of creative industries. In our role as business advisors, we particularly found the need for business skills within creative industries because many people have grown through the ranks, and also for advisors understanding IP intangibles and how to translate that. My colleague in Queensland tells this story about working with a visual marketing company. The CEO was incredibly relieved to find out he could actually draw his business plan and she would help him translate that. Fourth area is connecting the creative industries and their capability to the rest of the economy. So that ability to deal with speedy change, to drive the use of creativity, to engage and work with other industries is really key. And finally, over and over again, the fifth area that we found as business advisors is the need for access to capital that's dedicated to creative industries. Investors and often their advisors don't understand creative industries. How do you get access to creative industries? How do creative industries get access to investors? So that's finally our points. I'd like to thank you for the 5 minutes. If you have more questions, that's our website, that's our hotline, and look forward to hearing from you.